This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
See the open of the show here. I'm going to let the audio play through so we can get a recap of what's been going on here in 2001 to start the show here.
God dang, it feels like family in here. Everybody feeling good? Good. Let me tell you, it makes my heart feel good to see all the Alliance members here tonight. It feels like family. To know that you guys are here to honor me. First ever Stone Cold Steve Austin Appreciation Night. Do you know how long I've waited for this? You know, if you guys appreciate this half as much as I appreciate it, it means I appreciate it twice as much as you do. That's a joke. I appreciate the fact that you guys appreciate me. And, you know, I've led by example ever since I jumped on board here with the Alliance. I've led by example. I led by example last night when I whipped Kurt Angle's ass. That's what I did. Sticking together and following my example. It's going to create huge superstars in this room. I guarantee that. All right. And for the record, just for the record, I will continue to lead by example tonight. If Kurt Angle shows up his little face here tonight, I got plenty more where last night come from. Do I make myself clear? See y'all later tonight, and I appreciate how much you appreciate it.
So the Alliance angle is running hot, and last night was SummerSlam 2001. We just recently recapped that here on the show, and one of your more memorable matches of your entire career. And what a great match it was, you and Stone Cold. But he left with the championship, and we're trying to reinforce that to start the show. Is this one of the highlights of your career, just not just this night in particular, but this run here in 2001? I mean, it feels like the business had never been hotter.
The business was hot, and this was my biggest moment in WWE history. I mean, going up against Stone Cold Steve Austin, the most popular figure in professional wrestling history, knowing I was on the other side was an incredible feeling, especially being in the business only a year and a half.
You see all the signs as we're scanning the crowd. It's so different to go back and look at these shows because you don't see this amount of signs anymore. Of course, these days guys can express themselves on social media, but back then, if you wanted to be heard, you got out a magic marker and a little piece of paper or cardboard for whatever from the drugstore. It was a different era for sure.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Signs were a big deal back then.
Steve Austin Appreciation Night. And of course, you're going to ruin that. When did you first hear the concept of, hey, we've got an idea? And was it a Brian idea to the best of your recollection?
I think it was Brian. Also, you know, the other team, you know, creative team, they just thought that, you know, Stone Cold Steve Austin, me being a milk drinker and Stone Cold Steve Austin being a beer drinker, they thought about Stone Cold's beer run when he went into the arena with a beer truck and sprayed down Vince McMahon with milk or with beer. They figured, hey, let's do it with Kurt Angle. This will be a huge moment.
As you and I are recording, next weekend is going to be the big SummerSlam event, and it'll be the first time that WWE has done a major show like this. Of course, they've had live audiences back for a while now, sort of post-COVID, if there is such a thing. I guess it's still not really post-COVID, but either way, that is the new Raider Stadium out in Vegas is going to be a monster undertaking. Over 40,000 fans. I think it'll be the largest non-WrestleMania crowd in WWE history. That's one that I can't wait to see, even though I have to admit it's going to be a little different. It's a Saturday night show instead of a Sunday night show.
Well, I'm definitely going to order the pay-per-view. I was scheduled to have an appearance out there, so I was pretty excited to go see it. But then my appearance got canceled and I ended up getting booked in North Carolina. So I won't be able to go to that event, but I would have loved to.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.